Welcome. We have a newcomer here, ladies and gentlemen. That is Mayundi from Indonesia. Apa kabar? Apa kabar?
Apa kabar?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good,
Uh,
Abraham.
Saya, kamu benar, ya?
I'm
Apa
well.
apa 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 apa
I'm doing.
pekerja Anda?
You speak Indonesia.
Ya, saya bekerja sebagai asisten di administrasi.
Oh, why are you doing this, Abraham?
I'm talking
Don't
to
do that.
him, bro.
I'm a worker in plantation.
That is good. That is great. That is great.
He's a farmer.
No, he's not. He's not a farmer.
Sometime I join.
Farmer.
I join your class. I join. For example, I join in this meeting, but most of the time I just listening to you.
Hold on a minute,
Mr.
guys.
Abraham.
I have to choose over something here. Keep up with the meeting. I will just do something in 1 minute here.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can speak.
Okay. Da Silva.
Tell me,
Da Silva.
Yannick.
Yeah.
I'm hearing you. Yeah.
Okay, let me know. How long have you been learning English?
So, probably, I believe that I start learning English since I was maybe 14 years old. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's been a while.
Now it's been a while, but I just take it serious when I was my 22 years old. Now I am 25 years old. Yeah, but it's actually
Okay,
it's not
then
being.
definitely it's about 3 years like this. You took it as truly serious.
So can you repeat, but slowly,
I
please?
said that then definitively you took it seriously. There is just 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years, probably. Yeah, I guess 3 years.
Okay. You practice English in the English center, or you learn by yourself?
So I started a course or a training a month ago, but before I was just learning for myself.
Okay. And your course is in person or remotely?
It's online. It's an online. It's a training online training. So yeah.
Okay, during your training course, online training course, is about what? Just a speaking skill, or you practice the different skill, but speaking, reading, writing, and listening, or it's just a speaking activities for help you to develop more your fluency.
So we have a lot of models actually. We have a model when we start to learning to improve our knowledge about grammar, and it's not just grammar. We have the opportunity to practice with native speakers in our course. On Thursdays, I practice with a teacher that born and bred in UK. So it's good because the opportunity to speak with a native, it's totally different. Yeah, so it's a really nice course. It's a really nice training, and yeah, I'm enjoying. It's enjoyable actually.
Okay, there's a couple of minutes. You were saying that listen, Abraham was a little bit difficult. when he was speaking English. Okay, okay. I want to let you know something really important. If you really want to master your listening skill, you have to speak with different people with a different background, come from different places. Because the fact to
So
be involved in English communication with people from the country has India, China, Japan, and other like this is gonna help you very mastering your listening abilities because they have a different accent and the accent make them particular. Got it?
yeah,
The
yeah,
fact to
that's why
master
I'm
this
here.
accent gonna make you more strong in English. Look at me. I never been in English
Yeah.
country. I never learned English English center. I just learning English by myself, just using my mobile phone, being connected online with thousands of people from different countries. And like this, the fact to be really immersed, exposed to the day-to-day with people from different countries helped a lot about breathing, about mastering my listening abilities around the days. And right now, people come from whatever country, I don't have matter to listen them because I'm really strengthening my listening abilities with the time by expose
Yeah.
myself to different people with different accent.
Yeah, I agree with you, Yannick, totally. Because, so, for example, when I am in my course in my training, speaking with my teacher, I have more facility to understand what she's saying. But when I'm in a room with guys from Indonesia, from Brazil, from, in your case, from Cameroon, from other other countries, it's really different. So I need to make a bigger exercise to understand you, or to
Yeah.
understand people that different countries that didn't board in a country when the English is the official language. So yeah, it's good. So that's why I'm here, and I like to part of this kind of classes of rooms. Yeah,
Oh,
it's really
okay.
nice, and for
Yeah.
me, it's more
Oh,
challenged.
okay. However, you have a good English level. You have an amazing English level. And right now, I suppose that you are maybe in advanced English level classes, actually.
No, I am in an intermediate level yet.
Which one? B2. I suppose B2, you can intermediate.
No, I don't. Actually, I don't have choice if it's B2, B1. So I
Now,
just
now
know that I'm in.
you have at least a B2 level when I see you speak because you are perfectly fluent.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, right now
probably,
you are only
probably.
able to communicate with people about a wide range of topics. You are able to do it right now. When I exchange with you right
Yeah.
now, I know that you have a high English level. For telling the truth, you could have a
Okay.
you are somewhere in between a B2 and C1, somewhere in between.
Okay. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. So yeah, but I'm practice. I know that I have a lot of things to learn. Actually, I started to study more seriously because I'm in a work. I have a job now, and most part of the jobs, or most part of the files, documents are all in English. So I need to
Okay,
report in English. I have a lot of meeting in English. Yeah, so that's why I sit and I think, and I thought that, yeah, I need to
Mm.
improve. I need to be
okay,
in
man.
in this
Okay,
level that
then
I'm in.
Mm.
definitely I think that the level you are reached right now, you don't need to carry on with the English course. Just by practicing
Yeah,
like this in your work on a daily basis, you're gonna improve yourself
yeah,
very fast. You don't need to
yeah,
carry on
yeah.
with the English course. You don't need to. You are on a good level to be practical. Just carry on with your dirty on a daily basis at work.
Mhm.
Everything is gonna be perfect. Maybe less than 6 months like this, you're gonna be just amazing in English
Oh, cool.
spoken.
Cool. Cool. Thanks, Yannick. Yeah, I know that if practice more with you guys, I will improve a lot. So just let me be part of this group. Yeah. So I have too much things to learn with you. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. So it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. On
Likewise.
the on the bet that's undebatable. If we are together on it, we will we can uh, cover the back of each other.
This is the WhatsApp
Link.
Link, yeah, for the group.
link.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
What I link to
Okay.
join.
Yeah.
voice not group. It's a group
Yeah.
for mostly
Voice not
focused
group.
on yeah,
Then
speaking and listening.
you could
Oh,
be able
cool.
to track different meetings Zoom like this, be able to track and being part. Yeah,
Cool. I will join now. Uh,
nice.
yeah.
Great. Welcome aboard to the ship.
I send the I send the request. I
and
send the
I
request.
accept it. Um, so
Cool.
guys, as I mentioned on the just reminding all of you, I just put on the topic, consciousness, life after death, existence before born, artificial intelligence, computronian, what make us tick. And what if we dive on these topics at this moment? Starting by consciousness. Does anybody here would like to mention about consciousness? Maybe you, the Levi. Have you ever heard about this term, consciousness?
So it's the first time actually. I would like you to explain more about what is the
Well,
meaning of this. So can
Is
you
it
can you can you
consciousness?
write here in the group, please?
surely the word is on the chat box here in the meeting, and the consciousness is most part of the time is assuming as the we if you are awake, if you are, you know, having an experience, you are having consciousness. You are unconscious when you don't have experiences. So no experience, no consciousness. You have experience, so you are being conscious. You have consciousness. I mean, that's the gross and then oversimplified definition. But there are so many more definitions. Valentino, were you about to say something?
Yes, I
Yeah,
want to say that consciousness, maybe you want to say it's a thought that you are aware about it.
Mm,
yeah.
mm,
Now
mm,
it's more
mhm,
it's more clear. Valentino isn't. Yeah, it's more clear. So I believe that consciousness it's a good subject to speak because the consciousness lead us to do the
mhm,
right things. So
mm,
when we have consciousness, as we have consciousness, we are more able to do the things better. Uh, a person with consciousness, they think about a thing before they do the thing. So I believe that consciousness turn as more, um, yeah, more correct, more balanced. Yeah. So yeah.
mhm, mhm, mhm. Well, yeah, definitely. But there are other people. They are like over conscious. For example, psychopaths, and they don't have empathy. They are Machiavellic, and
Yeah.
in one way or another, they don't. I mean, they don't feel empathy. So yeah, even though they have consciousness, it's another kind of consciousness. There are many.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
Mhm.
Totally agree.
Okay. Valentino, I have a question for you. Are you there? Oh, I think she's busy. Well, Yannick, given your degree in medical science and your background in otorhinolaryngologist, what do you think consciousness truly is? Is it an emergent property of the brain or something beyond physical explanation? Do you think that it's physical or something that goes beyond physical explanation? Are
Okay.
there?
For me, in my understanding, consciousness is the fact to be away, to be aware of your environment, aware of the fact you are alive, aware of your surrounding, and what can I say next? Yeah, that's it.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
May you repeat
aware
it?
that you are alive, you are
Can
human being.
mhm. Can you paraphrase what you said? Can you paraphrase it?
Okay, okay. Is the fact to be aware that you are alive, you are a human being, you are different of others, you are surrounded by people, knowing you are surrounding ones,
Mm-hmm.
know that's good, that's bad. Also, it's depending of the culture. I think that yesterday you were starting to discuss about this topic.
Indeed,
I was
yesterday,
saying that
yes.
culture is also related to our culture because our culture is also defined a little bit by our culture, where we are come from. We define some part of our consciousness because if you take one man right now and make this man be raised by the animals,
Or
I don't think that he's gonna have the same consciousness as the people who uh, have been raised by the human.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
you think so?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Then also your environment also help you to build or shape your consciousness somehow.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally agree.
Okay, that's
So
it for the moment.
mhm. So not only humans, right? Not only humans have
Yeah,
consciousness.
yeah. Also dog and other animals. You know, when you pet one animal, the animal come has a part of your family because the animal care about you. Your animal play with you. Your animal maybe protect you and so on like this. If you pet your dog right now, if a sheep come in your house for maybe for shipping some things, and your dog gonna maybe bite him. Your dog can bite you. It's gonna protect you. If you cry, your dog gonna become maybe a sad something like this.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be really
Mm-hmm.
close. Yeah.
All right, all right.
Then
Good point.
definitively, all the beings in this house have consciousness.
I see.
Men also beasts.
so, but Yannick, I have a question for you. So the animal actually, yeah. Can I? Yeah.
Go
So
on.
Go on,
I was
please.
Yeah.
Go
saying,
on.
yeah. For example, the animals actually they don't have a consciousness because they act. So I believe that it's just from their own how can I say this word in English?
For instance,
Instinct. Yeah, instinct.
but
The
yeah,
animal
know
just
that instant is also built or shaped by your environment, by your surrounding. Then definitively is linked bound to consciousness.
okay.
Because the instant is developed.
Okay.
Actually, mind state of consciousness, it's also have another thing. A consciousness
Sure.
it's related with unconsciousness mind because it's a mind state, right? We cannot
Yeah.
we cannot say for sure that animals have a consciousness, but yes, we know they have unconscious mind because unconscious related to instinct, intuitive. they do a
Sure.
thing by instinctive. But
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
not so sure about the animal, but I can say yes, human have it.
Animal too. Imagine that. Take a domestic animals and take the white one. The white animal live by instinct. Take the lion like this. Lion has the instincts to kill,
Hmm.
to eat. Is
Hmm.
let me find this word in English.
Hmm.
Is a predator. Is a predator. He has the instinct to
Hmm.
follow his pro.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
guys.
oh,
Mhm.
when you pet a lion in your home, you pet it. You can walk with your lion with a chain in his neck. If you pet him, he's gonna develop some bond with you directly automatically. But somewhere important to notice, don't forget to feed him. If you forget to feed him one day, he's gonna take you as a breakfast. You're gonna be his breakfast
Okay.
because
Yeah.
yeah, his animal instincts gonna raise. Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, nice, 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 nice. Good point. Good point, Yannick. Good point.
Sure. I'm just trying to improve myself. Always behind my master Abraham from Brazil.
Man, oh, come on, I'm not a master. I, I, well, guys, you know what? I was thinking about this matter as well about consciousness in animals, and I mean, what is consciousness? We don't have a clear definition, but one of the things that happens is, if you don't have experience, you are not conscious. I mean, you can only have experiences if you are aware, if you are conscious. And um, animals, for example, if you look at wolves, for example, they organize themselves in groups, in packs. They have strategies. They have a kind of organization. They structure how they will hunt, how they will attack. There are so many tactics. For example, the wolf, they most often they wait, right, the bears to attack other animals so they can get the carcass. Carcass is the rest. Yep. The same happens with monkeys. Monkeys, they organize in social groups, so they have a social hierarchy, social structure, and look at them. They build not sophisticated tools, but they build anyway. They build tools for helping themselves.
So, but why you use the word social? I don't believe that it's actually social. I just believe that it's so they
Mm.
have a structure, but it's not a social structure. So
Well, there's a leader.
yeah, they have
Even
leaders.
it is a social structure. There is a
Oh, okay.
leader. There is the one that get the food first. There is the one that get the food lastly. There is a social hierarchy.
So,
They,
but you can, but when
the,
you, yeah, yeah. Sorry
these
about
are
that.
social animals. I mean, they have a limbical system. They have they feel emotions. That's
Yeah,
why they are
but
social.
so by example, when you look to human society, so you see that, or you can see that all the human society have developed. Uh,
No,
uh,
I don't think so.
it's so, but it's a part of the society. So you can develop for a bad way, you can develop for a good way, but you develop actually. It's in the at the end of the day. So if you develop for a bad way or for a good way, you developed. So the animals don't develop all these times.
Wait, Yannick,
So
Yannick, just don't talk about the animal. Let's talk about the human, okay? It's confused me. We talk here about consciousness, but you keep coming back to the animal. Let's talk about
Sorry.
human. It's more interesting.
Sorry, Valentin. I will stop to speak about animals.
Yeah, but you try to make me confused about it.
No,
I
it's
don't
it's
know
just
animal.
because I'm
I'm not an animal, okay? I'm a human. I know what this is my conscious thing, my conscious state
oh,
that I only want to talk about human. I have no knowledge
okay.
more than maybe this about animal. I don't know what happened
I
on
just
their thought or their
That's
emotion. I
normal.
sorry.
don't know about them.
Sorry.
I mean, if see there is or look, there are so many examples that you know, Epong. I mean, you think you don't know, but actually you know. There are animals that they feel grateful if you save them. There are examples in Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Animals that are living on the streets, they are almost starving to death, like dogs. They come on somebody, save them, remove the what is that? The fabric from, remove the dirtiness, give food to them, and they are so grateful. Even though they don't say any word, we see the behavior of them.
Yes, but
Um,
we don't know if they do it based on conscious or unconscious,
well, many
right?
things that we do is
We
unconscious.
cannot make it sure. We cannot make it sure because we don't speak their language. So
Um,
it will be more interesting if we talk about a human. We can discuss
but
about it. We can
you
verbalize
you
it and
you
discuss it.
you, you look at a person and look at the face of them. They don't need to say any word, but you know if they are surprised, if they are nervous, if they are sad, or if they are happy. They don't need to say anything. You can look at the facial expression, at the behavior, at the demeanor. They don't need to verbalize it. It's there. The muscles of their faces communicate that.
So can you know the difference mimic of animal? What it will says?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Sounds.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You know,
What
Okay.
about
Okay. Look.
sound?
Okay. Okay.
What
Okay.
about
Let me
body
take one
language?
example.
A happy dog is
One simple
jumping
example.
around.
Okay. Let me take one
I
example.
work with cats. I
When
know,
you
but
see a dog,
I cannot make sure that they feel it. They do the behavior based
no,
on conscious or unconscious.
no,
Unconscious means instinctive, but all the emotion, we just predict it, but we're not sure about it, right? So it will be more interesting talking about human because we can make sure we can recheck about it.
But
no.
your
Even
emotions
animals are sure.
are conscious
Can
or
I
unconscious,
please?
Valentino?
Can I tell me what, please? Can I tell me what?
Valentino,
Yes, Valentin.
do you choose to be happy?
Hello, hello,
Do you
hello.
choose what emotion should you feel?
No.
We don't
Anyway, I
choose.
think
Yeah,
that
We
it's
don't choose.
instinctive as well in humans.
No, emotion is part of conscious, not
Uh,
unconscious. Conscious
it's
is that
what?
you are
You
unaware. It
you said that
happened
you don't choose
on a
it.
deep level. No, it happens on a deep level because you don't choose your emotion. It's you do
So
it
it's
by instinctive.
unconscious.
It's
That's what I said.
unconscious.
Animals happens the same. They don't choose. It's unconscious.
Yeah, but you pick consciousness, not unconscious.
But well,
Maybe
actually, I
if
mean,
you need
half
to thought,
half half. For example, you don't choose your heart beats. You don't choose how you should breathe. You don't choose how your blood flow should, the speed of your blood flow. There are so many things we are not in control. There are so many things that we don't have the control. So we are not 100% conscious. It's not black and white. Like, I'm conscious, oh, I'm unconscious. It's not black and white. Well, at least that's my point of view. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Yeah.
Eh, What about
No, so
Mauricio?
I believe that it's normal. We have a difference of thoughts. It's normal. Yeah. And it's
Okay,
good
we have
actually for our conversation. We have different points of views.
sure, yeah. Well, what about Louis, Harmony, and Mauricio? We had three new people here.
Yeah,
Um,
hi, Frank.
hi,
Yeah, it's a
hi,
great
Louis.
discussion. Hi, Abraham. It's a great discussion about conscious or unconsciousness because in these times we are living with AI. I
Yeah.
think a lot of robots
Mm-hmm.
cannot be
Yeah.
consciousness.
Yeah.
I
If your
think.
consciousness is a product of the brain, could artificial intelligence ever achieve a form of consciousness? Since you spoke about artificial intelligence, I'm asking you if your consciousness can arise in artificial intelligence. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, a lot of artificial intelligence could be became conscious. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think is the future. Uh, for example, we can we can see a lot of intelligent artificial. For example, any robots in Japan or US. I think in these days it's amazing when the technology helps a lot of even in in humans injections in the fruits we ate in the aliments organic products. I think that it's real currently.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Does anybody agree or disagree? Tell the reason as well, please. So okay, artificial intelligence surely has getting great improvement lately. But there is one aspect of artificial intelligence that has been not combining with consciousness, which, by the way, that is self-agency. Artificial intelligence doesn't have yet self-agency, the capacity to self-manage, to, somehow be independent, be self controlled, have self goals, self purpose, self motivation. Um, well, artificial intelligence is for sure getting more improvements, especially with the last season. They are about to implement reasoning capabilities. That's the project Strawberry for OpenAI, ChatGPT. They're gonna become reasoners, and with reasoners, they will have a greater capacity to make long term plans. It's gonna be easier for artificial intelligence to organize more complex goals. But it's a never-ending road. It's only the beginning. ChatGPT has been on the market for less than 2 years, and look at what's going on. It's impacting all areas, all fields, everything. So for a while, artificial intelligence surely it's not conscious, but who knows what happens in the future? Who knows?
Yeah,
Who
right
knows?
now, so far it's no intelligent. I mean, uh, so far, intelligent artificial or artificial intelligence it's not real. It's unconscious. But in the future, yeah, became uh, conscious because we are talking about 15 or 50 years in the future. So uh, I think a lot of things, even the workers out in the another specialties replace with robots and intelligent artificial. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Um. All right, Levi. See you later. Take care. I wish you the best.
Thanks, Abraham. Goodbye.
Okay, catch you later. So, thanks a lot, Lois. I would like to ask Valentina one question. Valentina, are you there? Maybe she's in the workplace at the moment.
What? What do you want to say?
I want to ask something. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm all
So,
ears.
how would you define uh being conscious and being unconscious? I mean, what is the boundary between both? Um, in your opinion, what does it mean to be unconscious and what does it mean to be conscious? Where is the boundary between
Yeah,
these two states?
I get your point. In my opinion, the only difference between conscious and unconscious is about control. You have a choice. You have the button to control it. That is the difference of both of it. For example, in unconscious, you do it instinctive based on your experience and your knowledge, but you don't have control about it because it's instinctive,
Uh-huh.
right? It just happened by situation. But in consciousness, you have control. For example, emotions. You you feel it, but you can control it. You can manage your emotion. It means you have a choice to show it or you not to express it. Control. It's the only difference between conscious and unconscious. That is my opinion.
That's great. That's a great point. Thanks for sharing. Yep. I trust you on your point. Um, Sometimes it's worth it to transfer skills from conscious to unconscious. For example, most of what we know when we speak a language, I mean, most part of the words that we learn, it becomes unconscious. We don't need it to force consciously to remind of the words, to retrieve or recall the words. But there are a few things in life that we need to make conscious choices. Don't let it be unconscious. And unless you make it very efficiently as unconscious. For example, if you have a great habit, right, and you make this habit unconscious, wow, that's awesome. Imagine that you're doing something automatically without any effort because it's unconscious, or it is something great for your life. But there are people that they have horrible, awful, terrible habits that are unconscious and they do it without realizing that they do it automatically. So unconscious things are really tough, hard, and complicated to change, such as belief, mindset, and so on. Yeah.
Yeah, because it happened on a deep level of your brain. For example, amygdala pineal, you can say, it a place on your brain that control about your instinct, what you feeling. You cannot control your feeling, but you can control will you express it or not, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
the emotion, the feeling, it's unconsciousness. But how you respond and reacted based on feelings, you can control it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's quite different for me. When you want to talk about feelings and how you respond or express, it's quite different because it happened on different mind state.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, so that's quite difficult to change. Yeah, undoubtedly. What about, thanks a lot, Valentino, for sharing this remarkable perspective. What about my Yundin? My Yundin, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Um, okay, let's move on to the topic of artificial intelligence. Mayoni, do you think that artificial intelligence one day, right, in the future, could overcome the human intelligence? And if it happens, what it would mean to the humanity? What?
Oh, I I think so. Because artificial intelligence will only improve, and someday uh, AI will replace human intelligence. Uh, yeah.
But what would it
Uh,
mean for the humanity? Like, imagine there is a robot that can do everything that you don't do. Right? They do more. What would it mean for us as workers, as normal people? Would we lose jobs? What are the deepest implications on it?
yeah. I think we need to prepare for the time. I need we need to learn more and more, and what kind of uh, education we need to adapt in the future. I mean, what it takes, we have to do whatever it takes. We have to do to preparing for pace when it comes. Uh, so, uh, for example, we need to learn about how to use AI.
Mm-hmm.
We need to learn effectively, and we also need to learn our to educate our children how to face the future. That's my opinion.
Educate the children for this upcoming future, right? Educate the
Yeah.
children for this upcoming future. Mm. Yannick, do you have
Yeah.
any question for him in regards of what he said?
Not really.
Any point
But I
that you
think
would like to
okay,
address?
okay, yeah. I can drop one point about it.
All right,
Um,
make a draw.
okay, definitively, something is quite sure. With the development of artificial intelligence, many people are gonna be fire of the job soon. Then, rather, the world a leader have to redesign the new job or the new field where they have to consecrate people to do. Because if people don't redesign the job title, many people are gonna be jobless very soon. People have to make activity has a how to say that um all the way related to oh I lose my mind about this word. I don't remember this word. Working on computer, how do you call this field? Computer engineering. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People have to do computer engineering and other fields related to this,
In,
to that.
mhm. Mm.
Yeah,
Engineering, yeah, engineering.
yeah, yeah. Computer engineering and so on. It is related to that because that's the upcoming days. If you are not good at this kind of field, maybe you're gonna be jobless.
Yeah, the
Uh,
future is challenging for all of us.
Yeah, so challenging definitively. Computer engineering is a one emerging field for the future. All
mm,
the science who are related to the using of AI will be image in the future. Others gonna disappear a little bit because AI gonna replace several people in the daily job, daily activities.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, being a computer engineering, that's not an easy feat. I mean, you need a huge corpus of knowledge, right? And it takes time. Sure, yeah. Um,
Sure.
so guys, one question that I have for you is, um, do you think artificial intelligence could help us to understand or even enhance our consciousness? Do you think artificial intelligence could help us to understand what is consciousness? What, what do you think? Is it possible? We have an understanding right now. Yeah, we have a current understanding about what is consciousness. So could the AI with this huge body of knowledge from the internet, this knowledge belongs to us. We are the creators of this knowledge. So if the AI integrate this knowledge and give us back, right? Could it help us to understand what is really consciousness? Could it give us alternatives, options, or even information about what it means to be conscious, what it means to be unconscious? Could it give us
Sure.
a new insight?
Sure. 100% sure. Because AI could first define what does it mean consciousness and inconsciousness. Also, AI could define the boundary between both and give us some insight
Yes.
to better comprehend what does really means these different words and boundary one from another. AI is an amazing tool. You know,
Mm-hmm.
right now,
Mm-hmm.
as you know, I'm MBA student actually, and I have a dissertation to submit every 3 months. And when I got the question or the requirement for the university, I take all my question, I put in the AI to help me designing how should I conduct my work
Mm.
to respect my institution requirement. And AI give me a strategy plan to respect
Mm-hmm.
my institution plan. And I take this plan to carry on
Mm-hmm.
with my activities. And I always be
Mm.
successful into there.
Mm.
Because
Well,
AI
so
has a wide range of knowledge.
wow. May you explain more in depth, Yannick? I'm really curious and excited about what you said. You said that you use AI to draw for you a strategy. Yep.
Yeah,
What
it
what what
just to
you
give
what you
just to
what you
give
asked it?
just to give just to give okay example. I got the question to make a dissertation, or
Mm-hmm.
my institution or
Dissertation.
university give me, yeah,
Dissertation. Mm-hmm.
my institution give me a dissertation plan to follow to
Mm-hmm.
give
Mm-hmm.
a dissertation at the end of 3 months. I take the question, I put in the AI, I ask the AI, how would I design this job, this exercise, following the university requirement to be sure that at the end of my writing, I could have a good mark. AI give me some map to follow, some guidelines, some guidance, how to conduct my assignment till the end. Got it?
Mm. Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it.
Mm.
yeah. Following the
Very
university
good.
institution, AI helped me to design a good map to conduct my work. And when
Mm.
following this instruction, I always get the good mark at the end.
Mm.
I don't do copy and paste, not at all. I just follow in the guideline given by the AI to conduct my work.
Yeah, AI, despite of its flaws, it is not perfect. It provides so great brainstorming
Very, yeah,
solutions.
yeah, important brainstorming, and good insights about my expectation and handle with this.
That's it. Yep.
You know,
So
AI have access to the wide range of topic, wide range of knowledge about every kind of topic existing. Then when you put one topic, uh, uh, collecting a query like this, AI always have some knowledge about it generally.
Mhm.
And you can take it as a guideline, just guideline for avoid plagiarism.
Mhm.
yeah. Well, what's that's it. AI help us to plan, right?
Exactly.
To plan, to implement.
Mhm.
Also, also to monitor, because when you have
Monitor.
your yeah, exactly. Let me tell you why. Imagine you take your work following the guideline you will say from institution. You are sure you are did it. At the end, you take all your work, you're gonna put the AI. You ask AI to let you know if you are respecting the university guideline or not. AI could tell you that if you are respecting your university guideline or not. AI is able to tell you that that's the plan given by institution. That's what you have done. Does your plan follow strictly the institution requirement or not? AI could tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
Yeah.
definitively, AI could monitor your work. Maybe tell you, hey, here you are not following the guideline has a plan by the institution. Think about change it if you really want to have a mark,
Mm-hmm.
wishes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Yannick, for sharing your opinion. Um, so yeah, basically AI can help us so much. Let's move on now for another topic. What make us tick? Yep. Lois, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so do you think that um how do your personal beliefs and experiences influences how you behave in your life, how you conduct yourself, how you manage yourself, how you live with your life, how your personal beliefs and experiences influences how you make yourself motivated and so on.
Well, so when we talk about AI,
Yeah.
I have taught any tools. Yeah, it's amazing. Even I have a account GPT. Yes, it's helpful for me. Yeah, I think AI it became the lives of employees currently. Yeah, I try to add to my work. Yeah, I think it's very useful for me, but I think in some employees AI have replaced the jobs because, for example, for writers, it's for writers now with chat GPT, it's you can improve your text, you can improve your documents. I think even you can create a guide, text, many instructions. It's amazing. In my job, yeah, but it's many tools for learning. Yeah, but it's a challenging for all the employers currently. Even we are speakers and we are learning any languages, any polyglots. It's very useful also. Yeah, that's my opinion. Thank you, Abraham.
Undoubtedly. First and foremost, uh, people that are interested in languages could use ChatGPT to generate phrases, words, even instructions about how to optimize their learning journey in a given language. Myself, for example, I use ChatGPT to elaborate phrases in 4 languages. And it's so
Wow.
useful for me, right? I can create conversations based in a context. I can copy an article. It's going to create a conversation based on an article in many given languages with multiple translations in the same text, like a story, like a conversation. And it's so easy
Is
to
it
use.
account free? Is it account free or you
My account
pay?
is free. But I use
Oh,
it. I compose my own prompt to do it. So it does that. That's what I did. What I am asking to do. I know how to compose a really complex prompt. So it will obey what based on my input, right? And
all right.
I mean, you have a lot of if you develop your creativity, you can do so much with ChatGPT. I myself, I use ChatGPT to create a software. It has been really helpful to economize time, optimize my workflow in the workplace. I use it for sending emails to charge customers, and it has economized my more than 3 hours of work. I don't need to send each email individually. I already have an app that sends the emails for myself with an interval, right? Every 3 minutes, it sends an email to the customers, charging them, sending them the documents, sending out automatized text. And then all of that was possible because of ChatGPT and, of course, my creativity as well. So it's useful for real. It is in our lives.
How many languages have you learned
Uh,
for by GPT maybe?
I
You
have been
practice
learning, yeah, German with ChatGPT. I have been getting. I have focused more on German, but I'm mingling with Spanish, with Chinese, with French. But my focus at the moment has been with German. Yeah. Welcome, Hitchan.
great. It's great.
What up?
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. 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 Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Morocco.
Oh, Morocco. Inshallah, mashallah.
Yeah, thank you.
So what up? What bring you here, Hitchan?
Yeah, I just want to talk and speak with you. So,
Got it. We are talking about
goodbye.
culture. We are talking about what make us tick. We were talking about it, about artificial intelligence, consciousness. Yep, the trendy topics of nowadays. So I have a special question to you, Hitchan. Um, what do you believe drives human behavior? Do you believe that we are motivated primarily by survival instincts, emotions, or something more complex?
Yeah, how do we behave toward each other?
Yeah, what do you believe drives human behavior? Emotions, instincts, or something else more complex?
Yeah, actually, to behave well or to act well towards each other, it depends on how you're raised from childhood. Your parents do a great work to teach you and to educate you how to behave toward the environment that you are in. So after all, when you grow up, you have your mind, you have your brain to act really badly or greatly
using your brain and using your kind of behavior. So overall, I can tell you that human beings should behave well toward themselves. This is the first thing, and toward others, and that's it.
They should behave well with each other. That's a great proposal. That's great. That's the ideal. But unfortunately, in the reality, it's not surprised to see that it doesn't happen in many cases. Right?
Yeah,
It doesn't happen,
yeah.
unfortunately.
It doesn't. Sometimes we do behave bad because of some, maybe our mood, or maybe toward do actions that others do to us, maybe to hurt us intentionally, or just without any purpose. But we should control ourselves toward ourselves and toward others, because we are not maybe living alone. We are behaving, and we are living with our environment and our society members, which lead us to respect them, and to maybe show some kindness and some respect to others, because we are not having the full freedom. So our freedom maybe uh, ends when others start. So we should keep this in our mind, to respect others, and to do not do anything freely. Yeah.
Dope, marvelous. Um, so we can take small steps towards this reality. That's not easy, but we can go there. Um, so Hichan, would you like to ask any questions to the members over here, to Yannick, to Lois, based on this given topic? Any question so far?
Yeah. So in this case, sometimes if we put ourselves in such a kind of situation that someone behaves bad toward us, what should we do? You are in a public place, and someone who try to act badly toward you. What should we do in this case? Maybe you are putting yourself in a hard and tough situation.
Yannick?
Yeah.
What should we do if somebody come at us and treat us badly in a public place? What should we do? What should we say? How should we act if somebody randomly come up at us and just treat us badly? Um, have
Okay.
it happened with you before?
Okay. It's gonna depend of my day humor.
Yeah, your mood,
If
right?
I'm a good humor, I
You
could
just say, okay, bro.
say,
Thanks.
okay, bro, yeah. But you as a bad humor, we are gonna fight. You the one gonna one among us gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best.
So
Yeah, it's better my daily humor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think
you know, in my best
it
days, I
depends
would
on
say thank you.
your I think
yeah,
you random answer, because
yeah. Louis, how about
I
you,
don't think
Louis?
so, because I think your I think it depends your personality, because if you have a bad character, I imagine you fight. I think so. It depends. I know people who say I can manage my personal my emotions. A lot of people say I can manage my emotion, but when they face, for example, in imaginary scenario, for example, if a person who is uh, bully or suffer any stall or any embarrassing situation, as shame in situation, they fight and they explode. Yeah, it depends the personality or how can you manage your emotions? I think I can say that my personality is not quiet. It's not a good emotion. So yeah, in when any people uh, uh, maybe made me upset, well, I can explode. So it depends. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we gotta be mindful. I mean, what the bad person is saying to you, it tells more about themselves than us, right? So that's them. We should not let our day become a crap, a shit, because somebody act badly or unpolitely or in a horrible manner. That's their problem. That's not our problem. We should not make it their problem ours, since that's not our problem. So giving emotional energy, attention to them would be detrimental for for ourselves.
So
It's way
in this
better,
case, we
but it's way better to deflect. Don't invest on it, since the chances you will get something from this investment, you're right. You invest energy, time. What can you get from that interaction with this person? Nothing good. So
yeah, the situation isn't clear enough to give the right answer in this case. But in general, we don't get involved in such kind of maybe a situation. Maybe to stay clear of it as much as you can is the right answer. But if if necessary to fight and to stand for your
our ground.
principle, yeah, for your principle, for your background, for that this person sometimes it's just kind words can solve the problem. Just behave well and try to explain to that person it's just a misunderstanding. Sorry about that. It's enough to make things right. But sometimes it's not enough. The words cannot solve the problem. Maybe to fight or to argue with some bad words can be enough. Sometimes you have to punish the people. Sometimes it's gonna be hard and tough. But overall, if you have to respect the laws and to respect the police, maybe you can report them to the police, and the police can take the bad things or do good things toward that kind of person who was troubling troubling you with and putting you in such a danger. So overall, we have to be polite and to try to maybe analyze the situation and what should we do better for the situation, and behave well is the most important thing we should keep in our mind.
Exactly. Well, thank you very much
Yeah.
for the questions and statements, everybody. I think we can move on now to another topic. What about life after death? Um, yeah, Yannick, are you there?
I'm here, guys.
Okay. How, okay. What are your beliefs regarding life after death? Do you believe in an afterlife, reincarnation, or something else entirely?
I don't believe. To tell you the truth,
Got
I
it.
don't
It
believe.
does believe. Don't believe that
But it,
life after
but
death does exist. Uh-huh.
anyway,
Uh-huh.
it it could exist. It's possible, but I don't believe
Oh, gotcha.
because I already hear several
Gotcha.
history of
Mm.
people reincarnation.
Yeah, I don't believe in reincarnation, though. Well, what in science, we already know that the concept of nothing is an illusion. The universe doesn't have an empty space. There is no thing such as empty space. Everything is filled with energy. Even the quantum scale, everything is but exploding with energy everywhere in every single inch of space. There is no space without energy. So the concept of dying and everything being black, look, if everything is black, it's already it's already something. There is no such a thing as nothing. Always there is something. But I don't know what the hell is going to happen after death. But I'm sure that will happen something. But I don't know what's that. And I don't know if even if I will be able to experience it normally, but there is something. But the concept of nothing, it doesn't fit in the reality, even in scientific terms. So yeah,
It seems to be the truth.
yeah, nothing can be destroyed, nothing can be created, only transformed. So we will transform ourselves into something else. I don't know what's that. Where goes our electromagnetic field? Where goes our quantum states? The brain, there are quantum states in the brain that are going on, but I don't know exactly how, but surely after that, after the body stops to, the machinery stops to work, something happens with consciousness. Does it dissipate? If it dissipates, where it goes? And what does it mean for who is experiencing it? Yeah, it's something to figure out by science sooner or later. What about you, Hichan? What's your deal with it? How do you handle this question about beliefs regarding life after death,
Yeah,
reincarnation? Do you believe in what? Something else?
yeah. As for me, I do believe in life after that because I am Muslim and I'm
Mm-hmm.
quite convinced about that. So, if all those questions you have in your mind, you just check it out in our now Quran and in Islamic religion, and you can find everything out. Just do some researches on your own, and you can figure it out because there is actually life, and we are quite convinced that there is actual life after that because God has created this life just to uh, maybe try to testify us, try it is just a test. So we are actually tested by Allah from to do bad deeds or good deeds. It depends on ourselves, and after that we are going to be to get the results at the end after that. So if you are maybe in the test and you have the test, and after that the teacher who's responsible for you doesn't give you the result, in this case you still have something in your mind, doesn't get the answer yet. So in this case, what should we do to get the answer? So in Islam, all those questions that you have in our minds are answered. So if you are interested in those questions, just make a quick research and you'll find the answers by yourself.
Mm-hmm. Great, 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 great. Awesome, awesome. What about your Lois?
Okay. First of all, nobody came back to the heaven from the heaven or the hell or the hell. I think I do believe uh, uh, of the life after the death, especially for Christians in my religions. Majority of the people believe that the will be life after the death. So it's all kind of faith of the people, but according to the scientists, it's the life is just is go on. Yeah, I think it's complex, that situation, because there isn't cues of the death nowadays came back. Mm, the death doesn't return. I think it's very complex, that situation. It's very quantum. The quantum is exists or not. It's difficult to explain. Thank you, Ian.
All right. So that's it. Thanks for sharing, guys. Thanks for sharing. Life after death is a very complicated topic because we don't have data about what happens later, and nobody came back to say what happened. Given that situation, we have only what religions, we have myths, we have suppositions. Um,
So, if
I-
I ask you, Abraham, if I ask you this question in this way, if you find out that there is actually a life after that, so you are there and you find out that there is life after that, and actually you do not believe of that. In this case, maybe you regret that you should believe before going there. So in this case, you fail, rather than if you do believe that there is a life after that and you win. There is nothing to lose. Just uh, maybe uh, try to convince yourself that there is something you should maybe to do or to go. So
well, did you finish the question?
yeah,
Okay. I try to analyze these things in a logical, statistical, the contextual way. So, okay, let's say that Allah exists, and whoever doesn't believe in Allah doesn't go to heaven. Okay, how many people would not go to heaven? What would be the quantity of people? In the scale of billions, surely, right? More than 5 billion people, more than 4 billion people that don't know about Allah.
yeah,
Yeah, and I'm not only if we consider it happens if we only consider humanity. What about the other planets? What about the other? If he exist aliens, would they know about Allah? Um, I mean, look, there are trillions of planets. It's not thousands. It's not millions. It's not billions. It's trillions of planets outside there in the space. There are billions of galaxies. We don't know how many universes exist. So all of these beings are going to are not going to heaven because they don't believe in Allah. Perhaps yes, perhaps not. Perhaps we go to whatever place we believe. Look at this idea. Whatever you believe in, you go there. Perhaps we have a choice in life. So if you choose to believe in Allah, you go to Allah. If you choose to believe in Jesus, you go to Jesus. If you choose to believe in Croatia, you go to Croatia. Perhaps we choose our way, and by choosing one way, we don't go to another way. Perhaps that's another way to see it. I don't have conclusions. I only have questions.
yeah.
So
I'd like to maybe to suggest to you. This is maybe mm, a sheikh. It's a knowledgeable person who can get some answers to those questions that you have already made. So it's called the debt. I try to write his name there in the chat box. Did that?
Mm.
Uh,
Mhm.
he is a knowledgeable person and try to argue with some people who
You
do
have
not
his WhatsApp,
believe. No, it's just maybe
YouTuber?
he is he is that. Maybe he has some videos about
I
his
wish I could
arguments
talk with
about.
him.
Yeah, he's actually do some argument with people like you, try to convince them mentally with logical things about that afterlife and about all those questions that you made. You get the right answers reasonably.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, try to watch
I,
try to watch the videos. Maybe you have a look about that.
yeah, actually, nobody needs to convince me. You know, um, I mean, even if I'm convinced, I don't think it's gonna change what's gonna happen after death. What happens after death, it doesn't matter my beliefs. You're right. I mean, I believe in Coca-Cola, I believe in water, I believe in this and that. I think it's not gonna change to what happens after death.
It's impossible to figure out.
It's gonna happen
Just
anyway, with my willingness or not. The universe doesn't care about me. It's gonna happen anyway.
do you know Sheikh Dakir? Dakir, it's an Indian person. Dakir Naik.
Mm.
Do you
Wha-
know him?
I didn't have this pleasure yet. What are his main proposals?
Yeah, he tried to some people to try to answer him some maybe difficult questions, hard questions to get to answer, and try to convince him and try to give him the right answer. And do you believe or do you not believe? It's up to you. Just to get the right answer and to get the questions answered reasonably. And this is the point. It's not it's not a bad thing. Just if I have a question and my mind is blown to get the right answer, maybe I can try to go to the right person and watch their video, and we can see if I do believe or I not believe. It's up how well convinced is.
Hmm. Yeah, there are so many things to know about. There is in the field of what's that? In the esoteric field, esoteric. It
Mm.
can be regarded as abstract or even philosophical. It's so hard to give conclusions because each conclusion leads to more questions. Um, so at the end of the day, he has his position, and who am I to judge him?
Yes, that's correct.
Alexander, are you there?
Yes, who am I? Well, this is back to that question, philosophical question, abstract question. It's who am I? Yes, it's something impossible. Yeah, my name is Lee. My name is Abraham. Yeah, but
But
who?
but
Who am I?
I'm not. Yeah, who am I? I'm not my name. I'm not my body. I'm not my
I
brain. I mean,
know.
if I cut my hand, I'm still me. If I remove my heart, I'm still me. If I change my name, Abraham to John, I'm still me. So what makes me me? Is it the ear that I'm using? Is it my mouth? Is it my nose? Is it my head? What
Yeah,
is me exactly?
it's
Right.
you
You are
are
brain.
material. Everybody is material, according
Yeah,
to Platon, or according
yeah,
any philosopher. Yeah.
but if we remove it neuron by neuron, like I have it 90 b, I mean, the normal quantity of neurons is 90 billion. So if I remove 1 billion, how much am I me? How much am I still? if I remove 1 billion and then 1 billion. Now I have 88 billion. There are people that they lose half of their brain, right? But they are still there. I mean, what makes you? Is it your brain, your memories? If you remove your memories, what's left? Um, there is something beyond, right? Maybe the body, the mind, it's a vehicle that we use here. It's like a car. We have a car, we can go through the road and we can drive it from place A to place B. So perhaps we are using a human body to not drive it through space, but drive it through time. So we can drive it, for 80 years in this dimension of time. That's one way just to put it. We are using human bodies as vehicles to cross
Yeah,
the dimension of
maybe
time.
yeah, maybe everybody is a soul. It's just souls. We just use our body. Yeah, our body
Vehicle.
is drive. Yeah, is our vehicle.
Yannick,
Yeah.
come tu t'appelles?
Je m'appelle Yannick.
Oh my goodness. So, Hichan, he's back. Hichan share here a video about a logical answer. Guys, I'm gonna share right now. We can go back to the top. Let's go to the top now of what about existence before birth, right? Existence before birth. Where we have been before we were born. Where we have been. Even before we born. Uh, mm. So that's complicated, right?
Yeah, it's a complicated question. It's
So
like which goes first? It's the chicken or the egg?
well, I know that's the egg because even fishes makes eggs, right? The fish, there are many fish that make eggs. So fish came first to the earth before the chicken. So that's why exist first the eggs.
Yeah, why don't you say chicken laid eggs, and after that there is the eggs? Yeah, it's a
the,
complicated question, and
the, yeah, I mean, yeah. What are your thoughts on existence before birth? Do you think our consciousness or soul existed in some form before we were born? Maybe our consciousness were somewhere else in the universe. Maybe our soul were somewhere in the universe. I don't know.
if you are not born, maybe you still just an idea in your parents. Maybe your parents, maybe your father,
Hmm.
just is thinking about to get married, or to get a boy, a girlfriend. It's just an
Hmm.
idea. After that,
Hmm.
the idea try to realize and to make it happen by getting married, and after that is try to maybe to get a relationship. After that, it's a biological
Hmm.
things comes
Hmm.
and goes out.
Yeah,
Mm.
guys, I will give you an insight here that I just got now. Before the smartphone born, where it has been? The
In your
smartphone, where before it born? The smartphone, where it
mm,
has been? We
in
could
our
put it on
mind.
this way.
So
Yes, it was a concept. It was an idea.
yeah, an idea. Yeah, exactly what I told you. It's an idea. So before I was born, my dad and my mother tried to maybe to make a decision that we are going have a baby. So they make a
Mm,
relationship between each other, and after that,
mm,
you are. I was in my mother's belly. After that, I am here.
You are. Hmm.
That's it. So overall, the concept is in the brain. After that, we can make it happen, and you can follow the process.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course. But what about animals? What about mountains? What about the planet Earth? Where it has been before the Earth born? Where has been the sun before it born? Where has been the universe before it born?
Yeah,
Where have been
all
the
the
galaxies before it born?
we are not the science, or we are not those kind of people who are aware enough about this kind of questions to answer. But if you want to get the right answers, I'd like to share with you Dr. Nike in the chat box. It is Dr. Nike. It's maybe a philosopher or a sheikh, or you can call it whatever you want, but he has the right answer. Try to check it out, because uh, Allah or God has created all those things, uh, because they are not existed at first time, but when he decided to make them and to create them, just in a week, create all the sun and the earth and the mountains, the seas, all those things to make a life for people. So the right answer, I'm not a scientist, or neither a sheikh, or neither a professor who can give you the right answer and about that. But I'd like to suggest to you maybe this person who is aware of to get to the right answers.
That's good. I mean, it's one perspective, right? Among many. So why not? See it, check it out, and investigate. That's worth. That's worthwhile. Every perspective is welcome. Everyone. As much
Thanks,
as we
thanks.
know, as greater our universe, as bigger our universe becomes, right? If we know more, our universe becomes bigger, and we get more awareness. Even
Exactly.
when we learn anything, even it's wrong or right, we are still getting more awareness. For example, Thomas Edison, before he built the first lamp, functional lamp that could be commercialized and massively produced, he made more than 1,000 bad lamps, 1,000 mistakes, 1,000 failures. So he could figure out 1,000 ways how to don't make a lamp. And then he could make a lamp functional. So here we are nowadays with the lamp above our heads. On the Make mistakes is a part of the process of getting greater awareness as well, getting greater consciousness as well. It's not only about getting the right answer. Getting the wrong answer makes sense as well, as long as we can fix after. Um, Thank you very much, Hichan. I appreciate it. Yannick, are you alive? Comment tu t'appelles? Comment est-ce que tu? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Yannick. Yannick is busy. Guys, what about we dive in another topic? All right. I mean, it's the same topic, but I would like to present it to you with a video, and perhaps we could talk more in depth about it. Um, I was thinking about we watch a YouTube video, yep, and then we could maybe, you know, somehow see what happens. We could discuss about the video content, the video content, new words, new vocabulary. Um, Wow. Guys, I'm gonna take a break. Is it possible to us have a meeting later? I'm thinking I'm gonna finish this meeting and I will come back in maybe 1 hour. Yep. So I would like to thank you very much, Lois, Hichan, and Yannick for your participation
Thank
here.
you, Abraham. Thank you so much, Abraham.
Uh, Thank you.
Don't
Thank you as
forget
well.
don't forget invite me, please, to the club.
Oh, yeah, guys, I will share the link for the group so you can join in whenever you want.
Please.
You can talk over there, right? It's really great, and many people participate over there as well. Time to time, I share meetings for discussions like this. This kind of topic is so exciting. I like these topics, so you will see it very frequently. Yeah, consciousness, life after death. What else? Artificial intelligence.
Yeah, is the time?
Technological breakthroughs.
Yeah, sorry about that. What time is the meeting running usually?
At this very moment, this time right now, for example.
Is always running or?
Yeah, during this moment now, this is the time that I most often make meetings, organize meetings at this moment, at this time. Because here it is evening time, it is 9 p.m. So that's the time that I have available to organize meetings.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for this kind meeting.
But sometimes I organize earlier. Sometimes I organize earlier as well. So we will see many opportunities in the group. Not only my meetings, but also all the meetings over there shared.
That would be great. I made a request to join the group. If you approve it, I'll be there.
I approve you over there.
Okay.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So catch you later, guys. See you later.
See you.